For this video topic, we're going to explore some of the advanced features that CompositePro 4.0 has over some of the earlier versions. We can begin this using the new laminate button on the front of your screen, or as a reminder, alternatively, you can go to Laminates, right-click, and choose New. We'll use that method now. So let's start with a laminate here. We're going to call this Example. We'll make, for this example, let's say a 3-ply laminate. Let's use, let's say the T300 PR319 material. Thickness 5 thousandths. Start with a 0, and let's say it's a 3-ply with a 0.90. I'll save that example laminate. I can close it now, and as a reminder, that exists now on your directory tree here under laminates. I can open that up by double-clicking on it. In specific here, we are looking for, let's say, progressive failure. These are some of the advanced features that 4.0 has. I'm going to use my example laminate to demonstrate these. We'll go over to laminate load, and let's apply a load of, let's say, 200 KSI to this as a resultant stress. And now as I go to the next tab, I see some new options here. On the right hand side, we have a new screen. It tells us this is a new feature in CompositePro 4.0. Number of increments is new to you. That is the steps in which the CompositePro will step through to get from 0 to 200 KSI. It shouldn't surprise us then to see these steps in 1,000 PSI increments then. If I go over here and let's just choose one that you're used to seeing, let's say a max stress criterion. And if I calculate now my status, I get the following output. And you can see that my sigma in the x direction steps, as we said, in 1,000 PSI increments. I can scroll through now for these steps, and I can look for ply failures. My first one, as we see here, is at 91 KSI. It's ply number 2. You might recall that's our 90-degree ply. We would expect that to fail first. As we continue on, we see that plies 1 and 3, our 0-degree plies, fail at a predicted 134 KSI. So conversely, we might want to use something a little more complicated now. Let's say the Psi-Wu criterion. You'll notice when I select the Psi-Wu criterion, my pencil here lights up. That means that an input is needed from the user. And the F star is what it needs. If we're not sure what the F star is here, we can hit the question mark, and it explains the cross product is the F12 term, which is F star square root of F11 times F22, which are the strength interaction formulas. It must be in a range between minus 0.5 and 0. That being the case, typically for Psi-Wu, the value is assumed to be minus 0.5. I can choose that. Hit calculate again. Remember, we had 134 KSI as the ultimate load capability of our laminate before. Now using Psi-Wu, let's take another look and see if we got a different answer. We see that it's changed slightly for the second ply. It went from 91 KSI to 90, but the ultimate capability turns out to be 130 KSI. So the max stress predictor would have over-predicted the capability over Psi-Wu. This gives you an example of how to use the different criteria within this option in progressive failure.